Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good day. My name is Noor Syuhadah binti Anuar. I am 17 years old and I am representing my school, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Pernu, in the selection of Nilam representative. A little bit about me. I was born in Hospital Besar Melaka. I am the youngest child among 3 siblings, and I am also the assistant head prefect in my school. I always love to dance during my free time. I listen to many songs produced by Korean artists, and I'm a huge fan of BTS. As for my achievement, I'm active in essay writing competition, poem recitation, and public speaking in state level. Don't be surprised, I won in several competitions such as Forum Remaja Kategori Melaka, Pidato Rukun Negara, and Pidato Bahasa Melayu. This time, I want to challenge myself by taking this opportunity, and I believe I can do it. This is the time where I get out of my comfort zone and try something new. And in this video, I'm going to do a review on The Witness wrote by Noor. Noor is an American author of more than 200 romance and thriller novels, which is definitely my cup of tea. She is also the author of the futuristic suspense in-depth series written under the pen name J.D. Rock. The main character of this novel is Elizabeth Fitch. Elizabeth is a strong-willed, genius, independent, and beautiful girl. These characteristics were nicely portrayed in this novel. Through the pages, I can see that Elizabeth can adapt and learn from her past mistakes deftly. This book is about a teenager rebelling for a day that causes a drastic change in her life and her future. Elizabeth Fitch is a 16-year-old daughter of a cold, controlling mother and an anonymous donor. She was supposed to follow her mother's footsteps to be a chief of surgery in prestigious hospitals. She was beautiful, diligent, studious, and obedient girl who excelled and excels in every academic program that her mother outlined. She was supposed to return to Harvard to pursue her medical degree. All her life, she adhered to the schedules her mother created, ate the meals designed by her mother's cook, wore the clothes selected by her mother's personal shopper. She spoke fluent Spanish, French, Italian, Possible Russian, and rudimentary Japanese. She played both piano and violin. She also traveled to Europe and Africa. One day, everything changed. It started with Elizabeth saw her mother packing for a trip of a 3-week break in New York, but her mother had scheduled her to be in a summer program. Elizabeth was angry and hurt for the sudden change of events. She felt betrayed by her mother. After her mother had left her at home uncannily, she went to the mall to vent out her anger. There, she met with Julie Masters. The meeting had changed her life. They went for shopping and bought lots of makeup, clothes, and CDs. She even bought a tube of hair color. After that, Elizabeth went home to work on their fake IDs for the club. The next night, they went to the famous warehouse club. Then, they met with Alex and Aliah. Later that night, they went home to Alex's house. At that place, Elizabeth witnessed Aliah and his minion killed Alex and Julie. She then ran away for her life and was saved by the police. She went through all the interrogations and later she was put under the U.S. Marshal protection. At that moment, she met with John and Teresa. John and Teresa showered Elizabeth with lots of love and attention because they felt pity of what had happened to her. At that time, Elizabeth's mother had already abandoned her. Under John's and Teresa's care, Elizabeth used her laptop to study and do research about the vocals. John had taught her how to shoot a gun, while Teresa taught her a hand-to-hand self-defense. On her 70th birthday, two marshals who were secretly Vocal's minion had found her location. John and Teresa fought to save Elizabeth. Elizabeth managed to run away, but John and Teresa died in the process. 12 years later, Elizabeth Fitch is now known as Abigail Doby, who lives alone on the outskirts of a tiny southern town in the Ozarks. She is now a freelance security system designer. Her own protection is supplemented by a fierce dog and assortment of firearms. Abigail keeps to herself, saying little, reveal nothing. Unfortunately, that seems to be the quickest way to get attention in a tiny southern town. This story has inspired me to be positive in life and never give up no matter how hard the situation is. Furthermore, there are many life lessons portrayed in this masterpiece. One of the big life lessons that I discovered was the worrisome social issue that closely related to teenagers and the technology of the modern world. In this novel, I learned that it is important for parents and children to have a good relationship. In life, sometimes we have to make wise decisions and try our best to excel in everything we do. On top of that, we must be aware of the negative effects of the modern technology. I highly recommend young readers to read and dive deep into this work of fiction, The Witness by Noor. I would like to end my book review with a beautiful quote by Dr. Seuss. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go.